Bitcoin is an absolutely scarce asset with a completely immutable ledger and an immutable set of characteristics, right? The properties of this monetary asset cannot be changed throughout time. It allows for ownership of your assets entirely. It is the world's first fully digital bearer asset, and it is the world's first absolutely scarce asset as a result of this rule set enshrined in Bitcoin's code being set in stone and enforced by hundreds of thousands. We know of tens of thousands, but hundreds of thousands, realistically, computers all across the globe. And so in order for Bitcoin to be disabled, you would have to have all of the governments around the world coordinate in secret to shut down the world's computers, all of the world's computers instantaneously. They'd have to shut off the internet. And then even then, you'd still be able to send and receive Bitcoin, and node runners would eventually get things back online. And so Bitcoin is a wholly unique asset. It represents absolute scarcity. Crypto, just like, during the dot-com boom, hundreds of different affinity scams is what they are, trying to sort of ride the coattails of this monetary revolution, right? We have an instrument that allows the individual to insulate themselves from endless monetary debasement and this runaway fiscal spending problem that isn't going to get any better as the Ponzi scheme that is Social Security just continues to get worse and worse. We're stealing from future generations at the expense of today, and the way that people can insulate themselves from it at an individual level is through Bitcoin. And that in and of itself is revolutionary enough for there to be hundreds, if not thousands of leeches trying to benefit from that. But each and every single one of them has a company behind it that has a balance sheet, and it has somebody who's trying to take advantage of you. Bitcoin doesn't have a marketing department. That's the key distinguishing factor. Bitcoin, like gold, is a commodity. It's an asset. Anybody can go and mine it. Anybody can go and produce it. They can try their hand at allocating capital to produce it efficiently and cost effectively. Whereas every single one of these other coins, they're nothing more than a security. They're issued by a central entity. They're like a stock, with a very thin veneer of Bitcoin-esque characteristics in order to fool people into buying them.